Okay, this is the Geometry Chapter 1 1A review. We're basically going to do the first 9 questions right here. So first of all, it's just, this is a matching, numbers 1 through 5. So like a location marker. So I always try to go with the definitions. I work these backwards. So a location marker with no dimensions, well, that's just a point. It's a location. It's nothing else. Has no size, no nothing. So that's a point. A part of a line which belongs to a single point and extends infinitely in one direction. The key here, it extends in one direction. It is a point and a direction, aka a ray. Points on the same plane, okay? If you're on the same plane, you are coplanar. All right, an infinite number of points that extends in two possible directions. So if I'm going that way forever and I'm that way forever, oh yeah, that's a line. That means the last one must be a plane. Well, a two-dimensional flat surface extends without end. That sounds a lot like a piece of paper, except a paper ends where a plane does not end. So there you go. And then we go on down to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, where it says use the diagram. So first off, remember, you have to see these as three-dimensional images. So like this is a flat surface, and all of this stuff is on this flat surface, where H and F are actually not points, they're labels, but those are all on the flat surface. The only thing here that is not on the flat surface is you have to be able to see this C as floating above the paper, floating above the plane, and you have to be able to see this point D as below it. The biggest key is, you notice how it has these dash marks. That's to indicate it's behind the paper. All right, so it's like it comes up from above, stabs it, and then goes down below. Okay, so here we go. Let's answer these questions. Hopefully you can see that. If not, come talk to me. Give two other names for the line AB. Okay, so the line AB, that's this guy right here. Well, looks like the only options are BA. We could call it the other direction. Just don't forget the little arrows. Or it's labeled as line H. So line H. Name 3 points that are collinear. Well, I think the only options are these guys right here, because A and B don't have anything else along that line. F is not a point, it's labeling the plane. Same with H. Oops, not too much. So I think your options are C, B, and D. So I'm going to zoom in. Oh, stop it. Points, C, B, and D. Okay. Name a point that is not coplanar with C, B, and with A, B, and C. With A, B, and C. So I've got A, B, and C. I know it creates this little triangle right here that's sticking up out of the page. But remember that represents a plane. It goes on forever. So it does extend downwards down this line to D, so D is part of that plane. However, E is off to the side, so E is not coplanar. Point E. And name 3 rays with an endpoint of B. Well, I think we can probably name more than that. So I can go B towards A, so BA. We can go B towards D, so BD. We can start at B and go up towards C. Those are opposite rays, BD and BC. There's actually one more on here, but it's not drawn, and that would be this one, BE. Just because it is not drawn does not mean it does not exist. If it's not drawn, does not mean it doesn't exist. What is the intersection of line G and plane F? Okay, so they use the labels. Line G, that is this bad boy. And plane F, well, that's this one. That's all of this sheet of paper. All right? Now remember, this line punctures that. So it comes from up above and then punctures the plane and goes below it. Okay, you have to be able to see that. So the only place it touches is right here at point B. All right, I can almost guarantee you there's something like that on the test. I haven't looked at the test in a while, but we've had that question so many times now where we have a line that's puncturing it. If it's not on the test, I will be very surprised. It's just been a while since I looked at it. I don't remember. All right, so that's 1 through 10.